Now more than 60 years old, this year Jewish Book Week celebrates 140 contributors from 14 countries and is billed as London's largest international literary festival.
A most extraordinary occurrence. I cannot yet tell whether it is fortune or misfortune, blessing or disaster.
These words by Emmy Award-winning American writer Jeffrey Lewis, who helmed and produced hit 80s show Hill Street Blues, are from his latest novel entitled The Inquisitor's Diary. The story takes place during the Spanish Inquisition in Mexico City and introduces the little-known world of the Marrano. This historical term refers to Jews who were forced to convert to Christianity, or in this case Catholicism, but continued to practice Judaism in secret. The book explores questions of faith and loyalty, and Lewis on Wednesday said he saw similarities between himself and the Marrano in the book.
I think he embodies some spirit, some bit of spirit of what I take to be my own Jewish heritage, which I think is a world heritage, really, of having an open mind towards the most fundamental things of our lives, and of not claiming you believe something until you really believe it.
Lewis is just one of the authors on show at the 61st Annual Jewish Book Week. 140 contributors from 14 countries are taking part in the event, which is being staged at King's Place in London's King's Cross. The festival's director, Hester Abrams, talked about why the festival continues to grow in size and scope.
I think that people love to come and hear authors. They love to meet the people whose words they've read or whose words they've heard. And we have lots of opportunities for people to discuss the ideas that the authors present. And I think there's nothing beats a live event.
The festival explores the intellectual heritage, experience, and identity of the Jews. But Abrams notes it's not just for those practicing Judaism. American author Ellen Cassidy discovers her own roots in her book, We Are Here. It explores the history of the Holocaust in Lithuania, with Cassidy herself traveling to the newly formed Eastern European nation.
"How fortunate I am," she said in a quavering voice. "I have lived long enough to see people coming back to Vilnius to study Yiddish."
Cassidy talks about a particular incident when she was introduced to an elderly village man who wanted to talk to her about the atrocities of what happened to the Jews there.
And I felt that I had gotten close enough to see some of the nuances of what it is to be a bystander, how damaging it can be to you as a bystander to have seen these terrible things, and in his case he felt helpless to do anything.
I'm Cindy Martin for JN1 in London.